And you know what today is, kids? That's right, it's a fucking Tuesday. That means it's me, posting. Ah! The last bit was kind of gay. Anyway, black shirt, buttons, check. Pants, nowhere to be seen. Alright. Without any further ado, I have multiple pages of shit I'm going to be talking about. So, in we go. Questions. If I could have any item from any TV show or anime, what would it be? First name, Mr. Middle name, period. Last name, T! Why the fuck not? I think he is more of an event or an item than an actual person. So I'm going to say Mr. T. Fuck you who don't believe that that is a real answer. Because I know it is. Alright, then why or why not? Why the fuck would I not want Mr. T? What could Mr. T not accomplish that anything else could? Yeah. Alright, what is my favorite Power Ranger? I'm gonna go with Lars, the green/white Ranger. I like the fact that they were like the super secret backup character. At least that's how I remember it. I haven't really watched the Power Rangers since it was on TV originally. So yeah, keep in my mind my memories, just the way it was. I don't want to really be brought back to how shitty the Megazord fighting in the city. It was just some dude in a rubber suit with fake buildings and shit. I knew that at the time, but I just was able to suspend my disbelief, and I don't really want to destroy that by going back and looking at it and being like, wow, how do these actors say, hey, yeah, highlight of my career, I was the Blue Ranger. You can't go anywhere from there. That's career death. Anyway, favorite TV or movie theme? I do believe Lars used Horked mine. Your favorite number 2, the Ghostbusters theme, is really my favorite number 1. Because there are a lot of really good songs out there. As far as an opening, I like the house theme. The song as a whole, as a track on a CD, isn't as great. But the parts they used for the house theme, awesome! Also, the Lie to Me opening. I'll see if I can find links to that and put them in the bottom bar. But the one I thought of that I really liked, and I'm going to actually play it for you now, is the opening to Cowboy Bebop. And there's a couple of versions. I'm going to put them both... English! I will put links to both in the bottom bar. Look at the penis! Look at the penis! Look at the penis! But I'm going to play you the longer one, which isn't actually the opening. It's the longer version of the track that they used in the opening. I hope this comes out, and I hope I'm not shouting too loud over it. But yeah, this is a really good track. But don't worry about it. Links will be down there if you can't hear it. If you can't hear me, you're fucked. But anywho, what is my favorite holiday? I do have to say that Christmas is my favorite holiday as far as major holidays go, because it's a lot like Thanksgiving. My family just eats a fuck ton on Christmas. We eat almost as much as we do on Thanksgiving, and it's the same food, really. I mean, we might have a turkey, we might have a pork roast, but it's always a really good food, and it's a lot of family, good big holiday. But there's also stuff. I mean, so it satisfies my greed at the same time. I'm going to turn this down a little bit, because I don't feel like shouting. Okay, as far as a minor holiday though, Flag Day, actually. Because we have a tradition in my family, there's a character in the show MASH called Colonel Flag, who is completely psychotic. So we watch episodes of MASH that involve him as a character, because he's kind of like a special character. He's only in 10 episodes in the entire series. So, cool stuff. Alright, now on to other stuff. Ash, this is to you. In regards to women in my class that I would have fucked, the question was not, who would I have anything to do with, and it wasn't, who would I date? It was, who would I fuck? So, I agree with you, almost entirely, in everything about both of those two creatures. But, physically. If it was not about anything other than their tits and their ass and their legs, come on! Give me that at least. I mean, certainly, I'm not going to spend any time with them afterwards, but during the, just fucking have them bite the pillow and do whatever is necessary. I do have to say Katherine Hamilton would have been my answer, hands down. However, she was not in my class. She was not in New York class. So, that's why. Technicalities. Kate Hornstein's also pretty hot. I'll give you that one too. But, again, Katherine Hamilton. So, aha! We're gonna kill the music for a second because... Bum 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 bum! I issue a challenge to Lars! Shave your eyebrows! Ha In case I shouted too loud at my webcam and it all got fuzzy, shave your eyebrows, sir. I challenge you to do it on camera. It doesn't have to be like, don't bick them off if you don't want to. I mean, that would be classy. But at least just like buzz them off on camera next week on a Sunday. And I am inspired by your current event sort of shit. So I would like to draw your attention to the Gulf, where a Korean shipping company called TMT, which is Today Makes Tomorrow, that's what TMT stands for, did something kind of ridiculous. They own a whole bunch of like super tanker-sized like oil or iron ore coal carrying ships, and they just were like, hey, here's an idea, and they sent one over to Spain and got it converted into the world's largest oil skimming ship, and then they sent it over to the Gulf. But the thing is, they didn't really talk to anyone about any of these ideas before they actually did it. They were just like, poof, here you go. And really the first anyone really knew it was actually going to happen was when it showed up in the Gulf, and they were like, try it out. So the Coast Guard was just like, not actually all that useful. It has the capacity to filter like 500,000 barrels of oily seawater every day. So it could, in theory, reclaim a fuckload of the oil. However, most of the oil would have to be pretty highly concentrated, so it would have, this is a fucking super tanker that we're talking about, and it would have to basically be at or around the wellhead site, where there's already a fuckload of ships. So people are like, maybe not the greatest idea, but cool, I guess, that you thought of it. I would also like to share one thing. There is something up in Greenfield at the community college. I am, doing this shit, and, sidebar, used to be over there. There's something up in the Greenfield Community College, it's where Skynet will come from eventually. It's called the Sim Man, and it is a mannequin that is electric, and it knows everything and does everything. It breathes. It has heart tones. There's speakers all through the fucking thing, so it's like it breathes, its chest moves up and down, air goes in and out, its eyelids open and close, the eyes are digital and respond to light, so you just turn it on and its eyes are open, and you put one hand over its eye and the pupil goes poof and gets huge, and then you move your hand away and it shrinks up again. It's got pulses everywhere. The neck, the arms, here and on the wrist. It's got pulses in the groin and the back of the legs and on the feet. You can do IVs in it. You can stick needles into its chest and decompress a lung. If it can have a collapsed lung, and you can reinflate it. You can push meds into it, and it will respond on its own. It's sterile water that you can get ones that you can actually put the meds into, but we didn't buy that. But you put a radio transmitter that says this is epinephrine on a syringe, and then you flush sterile water into the arm, and it goes, oh, you pushed this much epinephrine, and then it responds exactly the way a real human would. It has its own heartbeat. It has its own electrical signals. You can shock it. You can defibrillate it. You can do everything you can do to a real person. You could probably fuck it. I haven't taken its pants off, but it wears boxers for a reason. So I'm pretty sure that it could fuck a woman because it's a guy. So I'm pretty sure a guy could have sex with it too. But yeah, I'm out of time, so I will post a question to the bottom bar. Look at it and answer it. See you later.